Hello everyone! I recently learned how to RNG the XD Gale of Darkness Eevee, and I thought I'd make a little video trying to help anyone who is also interested in doing that. So we're going to be using the Devon Studios website, and I'll be linking that in the video description. They have all the really nice tools you're going to need for this listed here on their site. You're going to need every single one of these. For PokeFinder, you want version 4.0. It's just a random one I chose that has what we need. The latest versions are missing the GameCube to RTC search feature that we're going to need for the RNG. So 4.0 has that. Next thing you're going to want is the run as date to be configured properly. You're going to have your own unique calibration initial seed for it. So on this website, you scroll down and there's a little guide section they link. Opens this page. I'll have that linked as well. And you just scroll down to the calibration section and follow what it says. Nice little picture what to do. It's pretty straightforward. So once you have all that set up on your end, you can follow along with me for this next part of the video. And we're going to want to open RNG Reporter. And you want to go to the Time Finder. GameCube Time Finder. And you have this window. You want to do the Gale search method. Your ID and SID should be blank like so. I want shiny, so that's checked. You want to do the shadows checkmarked and then find Eevee in the list. And I'm looking specifically for a mild nature, and I have some stats set. That's personal preference, whatever you want to look for. When you hit search, it has all these spreads. It's going to randomly pick one for the video. This one looks pretty okay. So we'll right click here on the seed and click copy seed to clipboard. Then we'll head over, because we're done with this program, to the PokeFinder program. You'll go to Gen 3 Tools, GameCube, and GameCube RTC. Brings up this nice pop-up. The origin seed is going to be different for you and I. Yours is going to be what the run as date calibrates to give you in that first part of the video I walked you through. And then the target seed is going to be the thing you just copied. So you'll paste that in, and then you'll want to adjust the end dates to 2026, just gives it more search room. I'm going to change my frames to a little bit smaller, because you don't want a big frame. The bigger your frame, the longer you're going to be doing this. You want something quick and easy. Then you hit search, and this can take a while. It has lots to look through. You see it's very slow, giving me like every couple of seconds a result, but we have a 9,000 result right here. So I'll just cancel the search because I'm happy with this one. So I'll bring up my calculator just to show you on screen what I'm doing, and I'll plug in the 9832. And I will always subtract 1004 from whatever my target is. This adjusts for like the delay and the cutscene you sit through. So our true target is 8828. And from there, we'll want to go over to the run as date software. Apparently I have it open twice for some reason. And we'll pay attention here. It says January 1st is when we're going to do this. We'll copy it to the program. Then at 3:57 and 0 seconds. That looks like a 3 a.m., so we'll change that to a.m. Then you'll want to hit run and verify in game that you have your correct seed on the right. So mine is 170A. I'll hit run. Open my game and go to tools, execute script. And this is where we'll use the Gale's Lua that we downloaded from the beginning. So I'll hit start. And you see my seed does in fact match. Now this Dolphin program is very volatile. It loves to crash. So even just moving this calculator right here can make it crash. So hopefully I get lucky. Looks like I did. And we'll navigate in. And one thing I'm noticing of importance is this number up here is odd. So it ends in a 7 is an odd. My number down here is an even. We will not get this frame while we are on odds. We have to switch over to even somehow. Asking me if I want to make a save file because I cleared it before I did this. And we are on odds now. So that might support my theory because I was running into this issue a lot where my frames did not add up. I think you're permanently stuck on odd frames if you already have a pre-existing save file. So if you have that problem like I was having where my frames in my calculator that I needed did not match up, try erasing the save file and starting fresh because it put me on evens. So a couple of things of note past that is that depending on what version you're playing on, if you have the American or Japanese version, you're going to have automatic frame advancement when you're in your character naming page, which is where the Eevee is generated. But I so happen to be on the PAL version because I was wanting to play in French and I didn't know beforehand. And the PAL version has the frames frozen, so you can kind of manipulate them a little better to go exactly on the right frame. I'm assuming most of you are going to be playing the American version, where your frames are going to be going really, really fast. It's a little unpredictable. So I guess adjust appropriately to whatever version you have available to you, whatever challenge you're looking for. And we're going to want to move our frame. So the fastest way to do that is to go into the versus mode on the right, and then pick the one that has the 4 characters from the GBA games. This is going to do the biggest advancement. And normally we would go in here and the frame would advance, but I remember saying that Dolphin likes to crash. So our Dolphin crashed. It's frozen. So we'll want to complete the crash, telling it to get out of here. Close and just open it again. Start the script. And we'll see if our frame got lucky again. Asking me to make a save file. Yes. And we're back on evens. Okay, so the smart thing to do, which I was going to actually mention after I was done explaining before it crashed, is you should make lots of save states. So we'll do that in slot number 1. And we'll head back over to versus mode. We'll actually enter in here, and it should advance us, I believe, from 800 to 1500-ish. Devon Studios goes over that. I don't really remember the exact detail, but it works. You go in a few times and get as close as possible to your frame without going over. So we're getting a little close, so I'll make another insurance save state. We'll do slot 2. So hopefully this one doesn't bring us over. It did not. So one more would bring us over. We can possibly go over here. This one, the fast combat, the fast fighting, it's kind of what it translates to. This one does look slightly less than the group fighting. So we'll go in here, and it did not put us over. We're at 8788. We need 8828. So we're done with these. Those are too much. So we'll want to go over, and I'll be making another save state. Do slot 1 again. I'm going to go into the options, and the rumble, turning it on and off and saving it, will advance by about 40 according to Devon Studios. And that was too much because I'm bad at math. So we'll go back, load our save state, and we will go to the smallest frame advancement possible. Basically, you only need these 3, 4-ish options and you got it. So making a new save file in here and hitting yes advances by 2. But do not go past this name screen or else you're stuck. So you have to start all over. So just back out of there, go back in, and it goes up by 2. And then you back out, go in, 2. Pretty simple. Oops. And you don't go too far, like I said. So we'll go back and load our insurance save state. That's why those are important. Don't get your A's and your B's mixed up. And here we'll make another insurance save state. I'll do slot 2. Takes a little bit of time, but I like these sorts of things. You can feel really good about yourself and like the challenge you've overcome. Just adds another layer to Pokemon once you've done it all. You can, of course, do this like the super hard mode way and not use these tool assists. You can do it without any tools. There's programs to help you with that. I value my time, so I don't particularly do those, but there's lots of amazing people who have done those with other videos. And I truly respect them. Pokemon should be fun for everyone. So going in this last time, we are at our target frame. So I will go ahead and make another insurance save seat. We'll do slot 3. So we'll go ahead and name yourself. Name it whatever you want. Your name doesn't affect the RNG at all. Name myself Bean. And when I hit finish here and confirm, you'll see the party species Eevee up here. It currently says lonely. That's going to change to the one that we have RNG'd. So it should change now. And there we go. We have a square, shiny, mild Eevee with those IVs, Hidden Power Fire. Make another save state, do slot 4. And you have to watch this cutscene. Unfortunately, I know it's super long. You might get tired of seeing it. I sure am tired of seeing it. But it's a necessary evil between you and your shiny. And that Lugia does look super duper cool. We don't make them like that anymore. Such a unique game. It left lasting memories on a lot of people. It touched them. Lots of people to this day, you mentioned the GameCube games, they were like, yeah, dude, those were the bomb. So they had something here. Hopefully Pokemon gets something like this again. And you'll be thrown into the fight with the Salamence and the Metagross. You can either attack with the Earthquake twice, it doesn't matter, or you can abandon the fight, which I'm going to do, because it's a little faster. So go ahead and I will abandon it. And I will also make another save state do slot 5, because it will crash randomly. I will stress that you've seen it happen in this video. And this guy is going to say his little piece to us. And here's our Eevee. It's shiny on the preview. It's yellow there. Look at its overview, and it is a shiny Eevee. There's not really any symbol in this game to tell you, but there you go. Hopefully the video was easy for you to follow, and hopefully it helps. And make sure to save. Once you've saved, you'll want to go into the memory card manager and export your save file. Have a look at it. Make sure it's as it should be. Sometimes the Dolphin's a little wonky and you have to fight with it a little bit. If you have problems with exporting your save, obviously keep these save states as a failsafe. I've deleted my memory card file and then came in here and saved again, and it's fixed it to export it properly. Hopefully it doesn't give you any trouble. This whole thing is very temperamental. And good luck on your shiny hunts, everyone. I hope you have a great day.